Hey man, it's Murdoch Rome again, man. 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 It's been a long time since I did me a little video. I think the last one I did was Agent Orange, man. I tell you what, some good stuff. Anyways, I want to talk about Agent Orange right now. I want to talk about Pluid. You know, there's a lot of people saying a lot of stuff about Pluid. A lot of people saying some good stuff. A lot of people saying some bad stuff. And I just want to talk to you guys and maybe kind of put some rumors that are going around to rest as far as how Pluto was created and the thought process behind it. Because I know a lot of people. I know there's some people that kind of followed Pluto from the beginning. That from when it started and all that. But then there's a lot of other people that just kind of hopped on and they're not fully understanding how Pluto was created and all that. So I just want to try to put some rest. Um, some of the rumors at bay. Okay? First one, Pluid's known for a couple things, man. It's well, the strong flavor, obviously. Uh, the other thing that it's known for is the fact that it's green, you know, and a lot of people don't want to vape it because it's green and all that. And then the other thing that it's known for is the fact that it etches tanks and cracks tanks. And a lot of people, mainly because of those two reasons, people don't want to try it because they're saying, "Oh, I don't want to inhale stuff, something that eats bulletproof plastic." And well, okay, you know. Anyway, you gotta kind of look at how food was created to kind of understand all of it. Okay. Now, me personally, I'm an absinthe drinker. You know, let's talk about the coloring first. Why is Pluid green? Why is it green? Alright, and I'll tell you, man. I'll tell you what. Probably about, it hasn't even been a year yet, man. Probably about February this year. It's New Year's Eve, so I can still say this year. So probably about February this year, I started mixing up this like DIY absinthe flavored. I'm an absinthe drinker, man. I love me some absinthe. And I started making some absinthe juice, using stuff that would go in an absinthe. Anyways, if anybody knows about drinking absinthe and they know that a good absinthe, when you add water to it, it loosens. That's what it's called. It's called lution. It basically clouds up and it creates like this full cloudy glass of absinthe. I should have mixed one up to show you guys. Anyways, man. Anyways, when I mixed up my absinthe juice with to make Pluid, at the time I was just calling it my DIY absinthe. That's all it was. It was DIY absinthe. When people ask, no, that's my DIY absinthe. Because that's what it was. Anyways, then it was cloudy, and I tell you what, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looked like sperm, straight up, looked like sperm. And I didn't feel I wanted to go out in public with the tank filled with something that looked like sperm. Just me. You guys are welcome to your own opinion, but that's just me. Anyway, so I decided, well, I don't want to. I really like this juice I made, but I don't want to walk around in public with sperm. So I was like, well, let me color it. Well, obviously it's a no-brainer. If it's an absinthe flavored juice, it's going to be green. That's the coloring I'm going to use. Obviously. Again, no-brainer, man. No-brainer. So anyways, that's why absinthe's green. That's why it's colored. You know? That's why. Because was it colored to be cool? No. Was it colored to be more more eye appealing to the market? No, because at the time it was just my DIY absinthe. That's just it. My DIY absinthe. You know. And then I started posting pictures of it. Well, I was doing a lot of stuff with the GDIS, and I was also on the Genesis thread a lot. And so I was posting stuff with pictures of this green juice in there, and people started asking, saying, "Hey, what's that juice? I want to try it. I want to try it." And I told them, "Man, that's my DIY." And it didn't dawn on me that it looked like antifreeze, until somebody mentioned it to me. And I was like, you know what? By golly, man, it actually sure does. So, anyways, that's kind of how, one, the name kind of came about. and to why it's colored. Because I didn't say, oh, I'm going to make a juice and call it radiator fluid. That wasn't my thought process behind it. It was I wanted to make an absinthe juice for me. And I made this juice, and I made it for me. And I sent out samples after enough people was like, man, I really want to try that. I really want to try it. So I sent out samples, and I really didn't care what people thought about it. You know, I really did not care at all what people thought about it, because it was my DIY juice. It was my all-day vape. You know. So anyways, so that's kind of the coloring. It wasn't colored to be cool. The name wasn't named Radiator Pluid, so it would sell on the market, because at the time I wasn't a vendor. I had no intentions of being a vendor. And still to this day, I still had no intentions of being a vendor. You know? It wasn't until I was about $800 in the hole because of this juice that I decided, hey, maybe I should try to look and see if some vendors would pick this up. I tried. I failed. They would not pick me up for some whatever reason. I don't even know. But anyways, so I asked the question to ECM, hey, what does it take to become a vendor? Because I can't keep sending out this juice because I'm already $800 in the hole. Anyway, they, instead of answering my question, they just kind of shut my account down, saying that, oh, I was intended to sell it anyways. So after I got it all set up and everything, I did myself a pre-order, you know, so I could buy the supplies, make the juice, send it out, and that's what I did. And every time I did that, it sold out quick, you know, just bam, it was sold out, bam, it was sold out, and I was like, wow. And it wasn't until about maybe the second or third sale that that vendor started contacting me saying, hey, I want to sell you juice, man, I want to sell you juice, you know. So I really didn't intend it to be what it is what I'm trying to say. I did not intend Pluid to be as popular as it is. And still to this day, I'm still, I don't know how or why it's so popular. But it is. It is what it is. It's Pluid. It was not marketed to be popular. It was just marketed as my DIY juice. Anyways, let's talk about this tank cracking stuff. Now, first off, why you want to be vaping in plastic anyways? It doesn't matter what juice you put in there. It does not matter what juice you put in there. There is going to be leaching off of the plastic. Doesn't matter what type of plastic it is. It is going to leach chemicals off the plastic. Point blank, regardless. Because your juice is acidic. Regardless. It's acidic. And it's going to leach chemicals off of it. So, that's just kind of end user thing. What do you really want to be vaping on? If you're saying, oh, I'm worried about Pluid cracking tanks because I don't want to put it in my lungs, well, why are you using a plastic tank if you're worried about what you're putting in your lungs? That's my question. You know, that's my question to you guys. But anyways, let's think about what is causing the tanks to crack. Well, everybody knows Pluid has an orange taste. It has a citrus taste. What makes up that citrus taste? Oh, wait, it's citric acid, which is an acid. Oh my God. Imagine that. An acid eating through plastic. Of course it's going to eat through plastic. Of course. No brainer again, man. So, a lot of this little back and forth, I really don't understand. I really do not understand. But anyways, man, this Murdoch roll, man, I don't want this to come off as I'm venting. I just wanted to kind of put some rumors to the thought process of Pluid, of how it came about, and a couple of concerns from other people about why it's colored and the tank cracking. So, anyways, man, this Murdoch roll, I've been talking this whole video, man. I didn't even vape my Pluid. That's some good stuff, man. I tell you what. Whoo, man, that is some good stuff. Anyways, man, this is Murdoch roll. You guys have a good day.